Right guys, could you hear me now? Please put in the comment section if you can hear me, please. Now, as we see, we've got Lucas A. Germany. I think he's on a lap. No, he isn't. Let's see, Trunders is on a lap, as it looks like Lucas is saving his ERS at the moment. Yeah, cool. You can hear me now. That's perfect. So, oh, and we see Trunders is into the wall. Into the wall of champions, funnily enough. And he is out of qualifying. So, as we see, the top three up to now is Bugs Bunny with a 109.8. We've got Lucas on set a 111.1 and a 111.2 for Big Weir at the moment. Now, let's see, I think it's gonna be Tay Pastor that's setting the lap, is it? Next. Oh no, Apex Finlay, he's invalidated, so Tay Pastor, let's see what he does in the Alpine. He goes second fastest, 4/10 off, or just under 4/10 off. He puts in a 1 minute 10.2. NRO has gone third with a 110.3. Kim Jazz with a 110.7. Now let's see, invalidated Anthony Apex. Vedran, he's invalidated Warren. Let's see, he is coming up to the end of his lap. A little bit of sparks coming into the braking zone there off the back of that Mercedes there. Let's see, where's this going to put him? He goes fourth with a 110.5. Now let's see. We've got Stinos on a lap. He's coming down to the final chicane. Let's see what time he's going to put in. He's been proven to be on quite strong form, and as we see, a 109.6. Apex goes in third on the mediums. Should really be on them soft tyres, pal. He puts in a 110.1. Remember, it's only going to be a 5-lap race, so it's going to be, well, 5-lap sprint race, sorry. So you're only going to be, there's going to be no pit stops. Let's see, is there anyone else on the lap? Warren will be coming back to the pits. Tay Pastor is invalidated, not sure. Susie, Apex Finlay. I think is Lucas going to be going on a faster lap soon? That was weird. Must have lifted off. Right, so let's see, Rabbi, whereabouts is he on track? He's just getting out of the way of some faster cars at the moment. We'll see, he should be a way to go on his flying lap at the moment. No time on the board yet for him. That's it, getting those tyres nice and toasty warm. As you do need to get them, especially the front end here, I would say, nice and toasty. Let's see. Oh. Ah, we've got Apex there, forgetting it was a sprint race. That's fine, buddy. Easy mistake to make. Oh, and you see Rabbi's invalidated on the final chicane. He's ruined his lap before he could even begin it. That is tough luck there, bud. Next person on the lap is going to be Vedran. Let's see, make it clean through there. I'm hoping he did manage to make it clean through that there. Find out in 2 seconds. Yes, he did. Now let's go on board with him at the moment. Warren there is a wee bit. Oh. Right, let's see. We'll keep the time up here. So as he's going through sector 1. Gets a 19.4 in sector 1, managing to get on that curb to keep it steady. Coming into the DRS zone, DRS is wide open like the jaws of a shark. Coming into the next chicane, taking a lot of curb there, nice, managing to keep the car nice and steady here. Now he's coming up to this slightly long left-hander into the hairpin, heavy braking, manages to get that in, just perfect, nice. On the curb there, a wee bit on the left hand side. DRS open, wide, with a slight yellow flag there, but all's cool now. Now let's see, as he's coming up to the final chicane, heavy on the brakes, gets it in there, and escapes without a scratch. Puts in a 109.5, goes top of the table. Nice lap there from Vedran. He's managed to beat Stinos by just under a 1/10 of a second. Oh, you'll see we're on board with Anthony. He is invalidated, unfortunately. Rabbi, let's see what he is going to do. Oh, nice wee camera shot here. I do quite like that one sitting on the nose there. Manages to get it in. Looks like he's actually closer to the wall there than what he actually was. Now coming up to this hairpin, heavy on the brakes there. Want to try and keep it in nice and tight here. Wee lick of the curb on the left hand side. Getting ready to open up that DRS wide open. Reduce that drag as much as possible. Now coming up to here, this is where it all matters, is the last chicane. Is he going to manage to make it? Perfect. Doesn't touch the wall. As you see, Bugs Bunny is putting a 109.4. And Rabbi is putting a 109.9, which puts him 4th. Bugs Bunny is up to 1st place with that one on pole position. Well, it's not really pole position yet. Pole position is going to come in about 15 minutes time. We'll find out who that is. This is the sprint pole, I would say. As you see, right, we'll stick on board with Anthony at the moment, as he is the only driver not to set a lap at the moment. Oh, just got a message in the chat there from Cons. You're not meant to be racing tonight, Lee. Nope, Monday has always been my my day of commentary. Tuesdays is the day that I normally race. You see there's a yellow flag in sector 3, someone spun. Oh no, he's just getting out of the way of other drivers there. So as we see, Anthony is coming up to the hairpin here. Heavy on the brakes, manages to keep it in nice and tight, getting as close as to that wall on the exit. Let's see, is he going to manage to pick up the slipstream? No, it appears the driver in front is just that wee bit too far away. Nicely done through the last chicane there. What time's he going to put in? He's going to put in a 109.6. That was a good time there. That puts him up to 5th at the moment. Let's see who else is on a lap at the moment. Gotta say, I'm really enjoying that the new Red Bull livery on this. Pity it's only going to be in here for a month. Oh, buggery. None, I've knocked my headset off. But yeah, it's pity it's only going to be in here for, I think it's a month. I think it is, apparently. It's quite cool, to be honest. It stands out a bit more. Kind of seen the same Red Bull livery for God knows how long now. But let's see, is there a yellow flag in sector 2? That appears to be Stinos, is that? No, it is someone else. Ah, it's Anthony. He is low on fuel. Silly Billy. So let's see. Big Rear is about to start a lap, I do believe. Yep. We'll go on board with him as he's on his lap right now, nice and tight around turn 2. Make sure not. Oh, so see, Stinos is just putting a 108.8. Nice one. Finally manages to break that into the 108s there. Coming around turn 4 and 5 into 6, I do believe. I hope I'm right about that. Into 7. Going down this DRS straight. Into 8. And then 9, nicely manages to use a lot of curb there, using the track to its fullest potential there. He's got to be a bit careful on the curbs on this game, as you could easily lose the back end of the car. So as you see, he's just got that DRS wide open. That's going to be giving him a lot more straight line speed down here into the final chicane. Manages to make it around nice and smooth. What time is this going to put him in? A 109.5. That puts him into 4th. And I've just noticed how close Vedran and Big Rear actually are on the table at the moment. And same with Pastor and Anthony. They two guys are really close. Lucas A. Germany, I do believe, has just put in a 109.2. Who else has got a lap to go? Let's see if we got Warren. I think he is on a lap. Let's see what time he's going to put in as he's coming into the final chicane. Oh, and he invalidates on the final corner. Let's see. Rabbi appeared to be a little bit shaky out of 7 there. 8, 9, nice and steady there. But is he going to be able to improve? That's the question. He is improving by 4/10 up to now. If he could keep this up, he could possibly go into 3rd. Maybe even 2nd if he manages to get through this last chicane nice and smoothly here. Heavy on the brakes. Getting the car in nice and taking as much curb as possible. But you've also got to be careful there as he puts in a 109.265. 15 thousandths of a second off of 2nd place just there. Close, but it's not quite Carlin. As we see, who else? Vedran, he is about to start his lap. Warren has came into the pits. He'll be hoping to get back out as soon as possible. Pastor trying to save a little bit of fuel there. I could hear that. Vedran is on the lap now, coming into 3, into 4. Nice and smooth there. 5, 6, into 7 and 8 here. Taking as much curb as you could through turn 7 there. DRS is wide open, trying to take a bit of slipstream off of his teammate there. Heavy on the brakes, getting the car turning nice and tight there. And 9 and 10. Up here into the hairpin now. He's going to be hoping to be able to get some slipstream off these cars ahead if possible. Ooh, Apex being a wee bit cheeky there, but he manages to get out of the way just in time. Now, let's see, as he's coming down into the final chicane. Oh, and he's just that wee bit late on the brakes. I'm not too sure about that one. But let's see, Pastor is on a lap at the moment. Now, is he going to improve? He's up by 2/10. Or should I say down by no wait, yeah, up by 2/10. So let's see what time he's going to manage to be able to put in. He's coming into the final chicane. Managed to get that done nicely there. And that puts him up to 4th. He manages to improve his time by just over 2/10 there. Now let's see, Stenos has just started his lap. Now Anthony is on his final lap. Into the chicane, managing not to scrape the wall as that could easily end your race. Oh, and we've seen somebody in the background there. That's MNR. He managed to, unfortunately, messed up the final chicane there and kind of spun. He almost done exactly what Trunder's done just there. Oh, and Anthony spun also at turn 2, sorry. Now he's going to need to be careful here, because if he gets disqualified here, that could end up putting him at the back of the grid behind Trunders. But he also doesn't want to hold anybody up. But I think everyone is finished here. As you see, Stenos has improved on his time. Tier is around also. I forget. Just after turn 10, sorry. Let's see who else is still to finish. We've got Apex on a lap. He is invalidated, unfortunately. Anthony, he has got no front wing. Like a torpedo. And that is all, folks. So, as we see, we've got Stenos in sprint pole position. In 2nd place, we've got Lucas A. Germany. Tapaster in 3rd. Rabbi in 4th. Apex Finlay in 5th. Bugs Bunny 6th. 7th is Vidran. 8th is Big Weir. 9th Anthony. 10th NRO Warren in 11th. 12th is Chemjazz. Tier is 13th. And Trunders, unfortunately, didn't set a time as he crashed out. So I think that is all she wrote for our qualifying session today. Sorry, I've got an itchy lip here. But yeah, so that's going to be your grid for the Canadian sprint qualifying race. Got to say, I'm kind of looking forward to this, in all honesty. As you guys have probably noticed, you have not heard any of Joe, well, as he is otherwise occupied, we'll say. He's busy. But, so, let's go on with the racing in a few short moments here. So, as we see, Stenos first, Lucas got 2nd, Tapaster in 3rd, 4th was Rabbi, Apex 5th, Bugs Bunny was 6th, Vidran was 7th, 8th was Big Weir, Anthony 9th, 10th was NRO, 11th Warren, Chemjazz was 12th, Tier 13th, and no time unfortunately was Trunders due to a DNF. Fastest time on the board was a 1:08.741, 4/10 quicker than his nearest competitor. So it's going to be all to play for if anyone else can, like Lucas or Tapaster, could get a good start and get the jump on Stenos. But still, it's everything's to play for. Now remember, folks, that the top 6 will get points. It will be all changed, and just give me 2 moments here. Dum 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 dum. So here we go, we've got 10 points for first. Oh, we're starting right away. I never even realised. So as we see, and we're away. And it appears Stinos has managed to get a great start here. Tay Pastor has also managed to make up a place. Let's see, we'll go and get the position changes up. And Chemjazz has managed to make a great start, managing to get up 3 places up to now. Oh, and we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Is someone around? I have no idea. I think it may be... it's Anthony. Fortunately, no damage here. So, we will get back to the action at the moment. Everybody is still quite close together. Let's see, who have we got here? Stinos is managing, starting to get a wee bit of a distance, not much. Rabbi and Bugs Bunny are battling at it. Let's see, I'm seeing if anybody's going to be able to make a move. Big Weir is... oh... seen Vidran having a wee look there. Oh, as we see, who was that? I missed that. Was that Rabbi? Nope. Yeah, it was actually. And yep, he's went and got damaged. It looked like he bellied out on that curb there. As we see, Tier is also into the pits. Now, yep, that's right. So as we're seeing, everybody is kind of going hammer and tongs at it right now. As you see, old Big Weir has already managed to procure himself a penalty, unfortunately. It's only a 2-second one, but 2 seconds plays a lot in this 5-lap sprint race. 2 seconds, I need to get up my... you should begin. So I could read out all your wonderful, wonderful comments that you wonderful folk will be sending in. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Back to the action again. I do apologise about that. It's kind of hard doing 2 jobs at once here. So as you see, Stinos is managing to pull out that gap to a 1.2 seconds, setting the fastest lap into the bargain with a 1:10.4. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Warren is out. Now, has he crashed into the wall of champions? Yes, it looks like he has, and unfortunately, he is out like disco. But don't leave the lobby, as we will be starting the main race in just a few short moments. As we see, 2-second penalty for NRO with a collision with Trunders. Now, that ain't going to help him very much. Oh, I've seen that in these cars, the disc brakes just glowing orange there. You see, Stinos is still managing to keep that gap at a 1.2 average. Oh, as you see, Big Weir is teasing the back of Vidran, but unfortunately he is almost all out. As you see, is he going to go for a move on the inside that gives him a little bit of a kiss there? He's still managing to... Vidran's managing to keep it glued on the outside there. And they were still side by side, almost going to turn 3. Nice job there by Big Weir, managing to procure that 6th position. Now Vidran's got Chemjazz to worry about. He's right on his gearbox. Fortunately enough, Vidran has got the aid of the DRS, the drag reduction system. As you see, Chemjazz is still sticking on him, but isn't much. Now, who else have we got here? As you see the back of Bugs Bunny flashing. got the DRS everywhere. Oh, as you see, Tay Pastor is going for a... Lucas has gone for a move on Tay Pastor, sorry. Other way about. And he's managed to make the move stick going into turn 1. That's him up to 2nd place now. Is there anyone else who is close? It's just Chemjazz is there. Let's see. Oh, just seen Apex getting a little bit shaky coming out of turn 8 there. Getting down on the throttle a little bit too much. He is proper chasing the 2nd place here, but unfortunately he can't get anywhere near due to Tay Pastor having that DRS. But Lucas isn't going to have it this time around. This is going to give both Tay Pastor and Apex Finlay the chance to pounce like a cheetah on its prey. But saying that, Bugs Bunny is right on Apex's rear. As we see Tay Pastor and Lucas swapping places yet again. Oh no, I'm getting too involved in this there. The race is over. Tay Pastor and Lucas were so close there. So as you see, Stenos has, we'll say, got pole for the main race. We've got Lucas in 2nd, Tay Pastor in 3rd, Apex 4th, Bugs Bunny 5th, Vidran 6th, Big Weir 7th, Chemjazz in 8th, 9th is Trunders managing to make his way up from 14th place. Well done there. Anthony in 9th, I think, there. I may have missed that. I was getting a bit too involved in that there. So, let's see. Now, we'll go and have a wee peek at the final standings for the main race here today. We've got Stenos in 1st for McLaren, we've got the Haas of Lucas, the Alpine of Tay Pastor, we've got Apex Finlay and Alpha Tauri in 4th, Bugs Bunny in 5th in the Aston Martin, Vidran in 6th in the Williams. In the other Aston Martin we've got Big Weir, Chemjazz in 8th in the Ferrari. We've got Trunders in 9th, managing to make his way up from 14th place after crashing at the Wall of Champions. 10th is Anthony. 11th was Rabbi in Mercedes, NRO in the Red Bull in 12th, Tier in 13th in the Alfa Romeo, and Warren unfortunately did not finish. So there is your final results for... Ow, my ankle just cracked. For the sprint qualifying here today at the round 11 of the Canadian Grand Prix. And I am your host, Lee. So I think we'll be taking a short break for a moment while we get everything up and running again. If you just bear with me 2 moments. Right guys, and we are back here for... Oh wait there. Now, there we go, and that is that sorted, I do believe. Here we go, and we are going to be getting readied up here. Here we go, and we are getting back underway for the LGE coverage of the LFR MNR round 11 of the Canadian Grand Prix. This is the full race here today. Pardon me. So as we get to see everybody picking any tyre strategy they want. Just give me 2 secs. There we go. Just had to send a quick message out. Oh! Now, free choice is out of the window at this moment. It is appearing like there is some damp on the track. Thinking this is going to be possibly intermediate weather. Just give me 2 seconds. And I am back as we see the counter has ticked down. Now, is everybody ready for this? If you'd like to stick the comments in, if you know what it is going to be, what do you call it? This isn't the start of the race already, is it? Oh, it is. I thought it was. I think that must have caught a few people out there, I think. Because you see a sector, a yellow flag in sector 1 already. It's Anthony is around, so is NRO and so is Warren. So we've got a Mercedes, a Williams and a Red Bull all spun or had a collision. Unfortunately I missed that. Is there any damage on any of them? There's damage on Anthony's car. I think there is some on Warren's also. Nope, Warren's managed to get away unscathed, but as you see, what's happened? Lucas has spun also. That's a bit unfortunate. Now, let's see. Stenos is managing to pull a gap. He's near enough managed to get that up to a second already. The gap between Chemjazz and Bugs Bunny is over a second now. Now, are we going to see anybody colliding with that wall of champions here today? Quite possibly. Oh, as we see, Vedran is getting a little bit too close for comfort there for Apex. Tier is past. Oh, Rabbi is off. I was wondering why he was going down. Trunders is managing to just take Chemjazz there. As you see, Big Weir is up his inside also here. And he manages to get the move, make the move stick, sorry. It appears that Chemjaz hasn't got the optimal strategy on at the moment. It must be to do with his setup, unfortunately. Maybe he wasn't prepared for the rain. I know how that feels, to be honest. Now, he's managing to do a good job of holding Tier up at the moment. This is allowing Big Weir to pull away a little and hopefully get onto the back of Trunders and make the pass. You see yellow flag again. That's Lucas is around again, unfortunately. He is really struggling with that rear end of that Haas. And that's NRO's just managed to make a pass. Tier has managed to make the pass on Chemjaz as well, and so is Dr. Wolfang. Is Rabbi going to manage to make the move stick also? No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, doesn't manage to get alongside enough. So here we go. Is Rabbi going to go for a move? He's going for a move into turn 3 here. Oh, he decides the best to back out of it. Probably sometimes in these conditions it is better to back out of a move before, as you could end up causing a big collision there. As we see yellow flag in sector 2. Who is around? That is Big Weir. He is around. And oh, and he has got no front nose, so he is going to really struggle here in these conditions. With no front wing, unfortunately, that's going to be a toughie. Now remember, be easy. I think he may have just got away with that, which I would say would be kind of fair with him having no front wing. He's with pit anyway, so let's see who has went up the most positions. Wolfang is up to 8th place at this moment in time, from managing to come in, and he has done no qualifying, none of the sprint race. Oh, Big Weir, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Wolfang is up 7 places. As you see, there's a VSC at the moment. Yeah, Big Weir getting that front wing changed. Oh, as you see, drive-through penalty for Lucas and Warren. And they say they fixed that glitch. Oh, easy with Warren there. 2 seconds, guys. Got to say, I do love that camera view from the nose looking at the driver there. Getting to see into the driver's soul and seeing what they are looking at you. As you see, yellow flag again in sector 2 and 3. Vedran is managing to get close to apex here. I could expect to see him move in the next few laps. Rabbi is still stuck behind Chemjaz. I think he's going to go for the move here as he's managed to get better speed out of the chicane. He's up the inside of turn 1 and he manages to make that stick. No, he hasn't. Chemjaz is still fighting around the outside. Rabbi manages to get it done. Oh, and we're seeing that Lucas, I think he has just retired from this race. Now, you might end up hearing the next voice in here is Big Weir, as he is invited to this lovely party of 1. Soon to be a party of 2, hopefully. So here we go, we've got Day Pass that is right on the coattails of Stenos. Is he going to go for a move soon? Who knows? Let's see. He's ever getting that gap lower and lower. Soon enough, I'm going to expect a move. but in these types of conditions it's all about being patient, waiting for your chance to pounce. See Stenos managing to navigate perfectly. You'll want to be staying weary of them curbs there. You're not wanting to get too involved with them, especially in these damp conditions at the moment, as that could cause you to lose grip. As you see, Tapaster has brought that gap down by 2/10. Also, as you see, Vidran is out also. Where are we? Oh, I see. That's a close one. Safety car right now. That was in sector 2. Unfortunately, Vidran has crashed. That is unfortunate. So at the moment we've got 3 retirees. We've got Big Weir, Lucas Germany and Vidran at the moment. Now who is going to make the jump and manage to get in? That was quite a hefty crash we've seen there. So bear with me 2 seconds, folks. There we go, we have heard back from the one and only Big Weir just there, and he will be joining me for commentary in about 10 minutes, so hopefully before lap 15. So let's see, what is the rundown at the moment? Is anybody boxing yet? I think it may be a wise call to jump into the pits, but then again, is it worth it? Depending on where you are. Now it's a bit late now for a lot of these drivers, but for you guys at the back, as you see, Warren is on the wet compound. I wonder if this is going to work for him. Only time will tell. Now let's see if we could... Oh, he's seeming a wee bit shaky on them there. I'm just curious as to, is this going to work here? Will these wet tyres hold up in these conditions? Or is it simply not wet enough? It's looking like it may not be wet enough for these wet tyres at the moment. I think the intermediates may be a bit better, but if the rain is going to be getting heavier, it may be a wise call that Warren has put them tyres on. I mean, he is at the back of the grid, so what have you got to lose? You know, that's the perfect time to experiment and try out, see how they are in these conditions. You see, Anthony's into the pits. Is he going to be doing the same thing? Is he going to be going on them blue-walled, wet compound tyres? No, he isn't. He is going back onto a fresh set of intermediate tyres. He's needing a new front wing also, so that has put him down into 12th place. The safety car most likely will be in this lap, as the other drivers are only about just over 20 seconds away, and they should hopefully be able to catch up in that time. So let's give a wee rundown of... Oh, Warren getting a little bit shaky there. Oh, and I think he's lost an end plate. Yep, the wet tyres are not working out for him. He is going to have to go back into the pits. So a little rundown of the order at the moment. We've got Stenos in first, Tapaster in second, Apex Finlay in third, fourth is Bugs Bunny, Trunders fifth, Wolfgang is in sixth, Rabbi seventh, Chemjazz in eighth, Tier in ninth, NRO in 10th. In 11th is Warren, and 12th is Anthony. Warren is going to be going into the pits for a new wing, as we see the safety car said it was in this lap, but it's still out. Or was I just tripping? Oh, it said safety car in this lap, I'm pretty sure. But then I might rewind my stream just to find out. Yeah, it said safety car in this lap, so the safety car should be in, the lights are out. Are people making moves here? Ah. I'm hoping this lobby hasn't just glitched out. If so, that is going to be really annoying. As I've seen, people are not sure whether to be racing or not. It may be appearing on their end that everything is cool. Yeah, Warren, you are not overtaking anyone. You should be back in 11th. Sneaky so-and-so. And this has just confused the life out of me. Sorry about this, guys. The safety car is in this lap by the looks of things. Oh, that was close by an arrow there. He almost went into the back of Tier. There we go, we're seeing a few people diving into the pits now. We've seen Apex, Warren, Anthony. No Anthony, sorry. Apex, NRO, Wolfang, Apex and Tier all into the pits. We're seeing Apex going on a set of blue walled tyres there. Now let's see. I think the closest battle on track is Trunders to Bugs Bunny. Now, in these conditions at the moment, it is getting very hard to keep to get the nose into the corners. As you can see, a lot of cars out there are understeering and going wide, especially at turn 9 and 10. You see Rabbi is right on the coattails of Anthony. He's going to hopefully get a move. If he doesn't manage to get it done into the last the chicane, he's going to hopefully get it done into turn 1. He's gaining, he's not going to go for a move yet. I'm expecting to see it next round. Everybody else is into the pits, the top 4, so is he past our Bugs Bunny? Other people, is he past our Stinos, Trunders, Bugs Bunny, all into the pits for the wet compound tyre? It is starting to look a bit more wet out there, so is it a good idea for Rabbi, Anthony, Chemjazz and NRO to be staying out there? If it is, then I'm not thinking it is now, because Apex Finlay has managed to make the jump on the other guys and get up to 5th. So it's obviously that he has made the right call there and went onto them tyres at the perfect time. That safety car has managed to help him group everybody back up, and he has managed to jump in. We've seen quite a few penalties getting handed out here. A couple of 5 seconds for one for Bugs Bunny and one for NRO here. So are we going to see Rabbis, Anthony, Chemjazz and NRO into the pits this lap? for them wet compound tyres? Or do they think it's going to be better staying out on these tyres? Rabbi is staying out. Anthony is in. Chemjaz in. And so has NRO. Chemjaz gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So let's see, Rabbi is the only person now on the intermediate compound of tyres. Is this a good call? Or is he just going balls to the wall? We'll need to find out in a couple of laps time. In the meantime, let's see, as Stinos, Tapeaster and Apex Finlay are all tightly bunched together, but Rabbi is getting gained on at quite a bit of a pace, and unfortunately I just missed that battle between Tier and Trunders there. I think Rabbi is managing to do a good job. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Who is that? Oh, and it's in a row. Has he received any frontal wing damage? And he is out of the race. That was pretty unfortunate. So another safety car. This is exactly what Rabbi was wanting. Unfortunately, he has missed the pit lane. He could have managed to get in perfect time. Bugs Bunny has left the session. Jason, could you send Bugs Bunny an invite, please? If you are there. Same with... that's it, just... Bugs Bunny. Are you there, Jason?
Hello!
You would send Bugs Bunny an invite, please? Yeah.
Yeah, is he
Sound
lagged out?
I think so. He's still in, but he's it's just came up that he's left there. But yeah, so everybody, let's go and have a wee run down. We've got Rabbi in first place, Apex Finlay in second, Tapeaster third, Stinos in fourth, who was our pole sitter. Fifth is Bugs Bunny, sixth is Anthony, seventh is Wolfang, eighth is Tier, Trunders is ninth, 10th is Warren, and 11th is Chemjaz. Now, when are we going to see Rabbi coming into the pits for his pit stop? Is he going to be coming in sooner, or is it going to be later? Is he going to want to stay out on them intermediate tyres? Are they doing him well? Those are the questions we want to know.
So, a bit of inside knowledge, Lee. The rain is going to get heavier just after the halfway mark.
Oh, so he is trying to stretch them a little bit more, I'm guessing. So he only does a one stop.
Does he gamble? Yeah, it's saying it's only going to be for maybe 10 laps or so, but just after the halfway point we're looking at
Who's that? Oh.
And I think I seen bits of an Alpine wing coming off there, am I right?
Yeah, I'm seeing not Tapeaster. Let's see, has Stinos got any damage? Yep, Stinos has got damage on his front left end plate. It is disappeared. It's like disco, gone. Disco,
wow.
Disco, good. No. Sorry, I don't know why, but disco's been on my head. I think I'm just hungry.
go get yourself a packet of crisps.
I've already ate 3.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
So as you see, Apex and Chemjaz are both on intermediate tyres. They've both went back on intermediates. That's an unusual call.
Yeah, coming in, unless they're expecting it to lighten up. Like I say, I know it is going to get heavy for a period and then go lighter. It did say heavy rain between sort of around lap 15 till 25, so about
50% to about 70% of the rest,
yeah.
roughly.
So I don't know. Although I'm watching Cam Joss, he seems to be making right pace in those tires. You know, he's not understeering into the corners, he's hitting the apexes. It'll be interesting to see, I suppose, at the start whenever Rabbi takes off.
I mean, well, the thing is the wet tyres, if it is too dry for the wets, they will come up to temperature a lot quicker than the intermediates will. So, that's the question. What's going to happen with it?
Oh, Taya and Stenos both into the pits.
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, they're going on to Inters.
Ah.
Taya Pastor is on to Inters. There's also Dr. Wolfine going back onto the Inters.
Stenos is in as well, getting a new front wing. As you see, Pastor and Wolfang has managed to make the jump on him. Well, Wolfang has. Oh, come on, it was so professional up until you joined.
Bad influence. It's okay, we've only got just over half the race today.
That's what happens when you put a Scotsman and an Irishman together.
Yeah, it doesn't
Professionalism is out the window. Fuck's sake, man, I can't even peek right.
Oh, do you know what? It is what it is. There's someone in the wall! Anthony's in the wall!
Oh, what? You're not even racing, mate.
What is happening?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's...
He was doing well there too. Up until the, like, bitty just there. Now, let's see if this safety car will go in this lap, or will it do another lap like what it done the last time and just messed everything up for a bit. Because I noticed that the last time the safety car said it was going to go in, like, just before the chicane, and then it proceeded to do another lap and then come in. And just the whole kerfuffle with everything that was happening, I was like, what is even going on?
Just getting a couple of messages from Anthony. He says the incident was entirely his fault. he was complaining that the lobby was doing some weird stuff. Oh, we're going green!
Yep, that's with green again, so here we go. Rabbi has decided to stay out on them tyres. Stenos is up to 9th place. Oh, as you see, Chemjazz is a bit shaky there. Bugs Bunny has managed to make the move on Rabbi. Now, the question is, if Tier manages to get past him with ease, which he is by the looks of things. Yep, he's managed to get past Rabbi with ease there. The intermediates are no good now. This is the part where Trunders is going to make a move soon, and because the wet tyres are, by the looks of things, quite superior to the intermediates.
Yeah,
So,
well, the intermediate guys seem to have made a gamble, and I don't know if it was a bit like just follow the leader into the pits, but there's a lot of these guys are dropping off.
Sorry, there we go, that's Trunders managed to make the move at the hairpin. And that is Trunders up to P3. I would say it's best for these inter guys to come back into the pits and
Rabbi's
get...
in.
Trunders
no,
is
he's
in.
not. Stand out. Trunders is in.
Right, I'm focusing on him for 2 seconds. Is he getting a new front wing? That's the question. Is he?
Doesn't see any damage.
He is.
Oh, he is.
He must have had minor damage that was... Because in this weather, it really affects you. Oh! I think it'd be better as wet. I hate to say it, but it looks absolutely lashing it down.
I know. I wouldn't like to be out there on Inters, put it that way, especially if they're 16 laps old.
As you see, Stenos has managed to make the move on Chemjazz, and that is Stenos back up to 6th place after that broken front wing that he received during the safety car. Now, next on his list, on his hit list, shall we say, well, not hit list, is Tay Pastor here. With the gap sitting at 2.1 seconds, he is not got that far to catch up. Still within reach. The
If you'll
closest.
pardon the pun there too, I do believe those two guys are the two that hit each other earlier.
It was actually, it was, yeah, yeah. So I would do believe it's hit list there. Rabbi 3-second time penalty, unfortunately, and that's up to second place. This is starting to remind me of Germany back a couple of years ago. Remember at Hockenheim where there was like every team done like 7 pit stops?
Yes,
and Leclerc went flying off into the wall.
2019 maybe?
I think it was the last one anyway, I think.
Because it was the what do you call it, the Mercedes special livery race.
That's what it was, yeah. And they
Um,
ended up doing like a pit stop that was like 2 minutes long.
yeah, and it was just like the longest pit stop. Well, what we thought was the longest pit stop in history at the time, but then we had Bottas earlier this year taking 3 days to change his tires. But you know, that was one to forget.
Oh, that was one to remember.
I can't believe Rabbi is on 17 lap old Inters at the moment.
And he's making them work for him. I mean, he's managing to keep the gap there, but he has lost quite a bit of time, so.
Bugs Bunny's committing to these wets. I don't know. I'm assuming he joined back. I didn't see him join back, but he's driving very fast for an AI. He's the only guy in the wets at the moment.
Wolfgang is managing to do quite well. He is right behind Chemjazz at the moment. So we've got how many? We've got 16 laps still here to go at the Canadian Grand Prix here. But Chemjazz is the closest one. Wolfgang is the closest one, with him just trailing just under a second. That dirty air might be affecting him coming around these twisty, turny sections of the track. As you see, tape plasters are starting to get on the coattails of Apex. He's managing to pull a gap on Stinos as well. 4 seconds is the gap between Stinos and Tape Plaster. Looks like he's expecting to move soon. Oh no, I'm seeing a little something there. It looks like Tape Plaster may be a way to jump into the pits in 2 moments time. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Let's see.
It's hard to even call at this point, isn't it?
Is he jumping into the pits? No, he isn't. His pit indicator is lit up on the HUD. As you see, Stino's getting another 3-second time penalty. Side by side is Apex and Tape Plaster. Have a wee bit of a kiss. Puts Tape Plaster onto the grass a little. They're side by side around turn 2. There's a wee bit of touchy there between the two of them. Going into turn 3, they're still side by side. And they're still side by side. And now Tape Plaster has finally managed to make that move stick. He made the goal, and
Do you know what?
he got those balls to that wall. Now let's see is Tier gonna manage to get past Chemjazz, and I just realised we missed Wolfgang getting past Chemjazz there for that 6th place. Now let's see Tier going down sector 2. Usually would be DRS there, but unfortunately there isn't this time. Into turn 10, gives him a wee bit of a push there. Don't think the touch though, but did kind of force him a wee bit off track there. I think that was just breaking a bit late there, unfortunately, from Tier.
Very, very difficult corner to get 2 cars to go into one.
Oh yeah, I do agree.
Just keeping an eye on Stenos here. He's coming along nicely, trying to catch up to the back of Apex Finley. Of course, the difference there is 6 seconds of penalties for Stenos, and Apex has nothing. So he's got some work to do. before the end of this race if he wants to get into that podium positions. Obviously, Bugs Bunny's he's pulled away nicely at the front. He's 8 seconds of penalties, but a 13-second gap to Rabbi in second. So if he can keep that nice and clean to the end, he's making those wet tyres work really well. Obviously the only guy at the moment on those tyres, and will probably have to come in again whenever it eventually dries up, but I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, he's managing to do good and keep it steady there, but with them penalties that only puts his gap at roughly just over 5
Cam
seconds.
Justice into the wall. I think he's okay though.
I think he's got a bit of damage there to his end plates. No, he hasn't. He's fine.
No, he's got away with it. He just lost it in the exit. Doing the maths, 1, 2, 3, turn 7, I think, turn 8.
Turn 8,
into the wall, but I think he's got away with that one. But has invited Warren to make a move.
Safety car.
Oh!
Safety car is out. Rabbi is in. New front wing changed. He has got the intermediate tyres back on that car. Now, is that going to work for him? We will have to wait and find out. Now, is this one stop going to help him? Now, let's see, where is he going to come out? I still remember a very funny crash that happened there back a good few years ago now. With, what was it, involving Hamilton going into the back of Raikkonen when there was traffic lights at the time. And yeah, I think that was, what was that, 08, 09? Something like that.
Probably in around. It was probably
It was
around a week.
early that time anyway.
Yeah, early in Hamilton's career, but one of the few rookie errors the man has made. But comical nonetheless.
No comment.
Oh come on, you gotta admit these. Am I his biggest fan? No. Is he a good driver? Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to doubt that, but I'm not. I'm nowhere near a fan.
I would hate to be Bugs Bunny right now because he had to make the call there. Does he come in and put on the inters? Like he's going to lose that massive 18-second gap he has to Apex now, and he could be on the wrong tyres for the rest of the race.
Apex and Stinos are into the pits. Now let's see what tyres are they both going on. I'm on board with Apex at the moment. Is he going on for another set of inters? Yes, he is. Stinos, same as well. Is he going to manage to get the jump? No, he doesn't. Oh, pardon me.
Dr. Wolfang into the pits.
Let's see, is he going to stay on them inters? I think it is probably going to be inter weather, to be honest. Let's see how Bugs Bunny is feeling on them wet compound of tyres. He's managing to do quite well there. He's been on them tyres since lap 11 or somewhere thereabouts. 12 lap old anyway. But you know what, that's the counters, like sometimes it tells you that they're only like 12 lap olds when there could be like 14 lap old tyres, you know, so hey ho. But as you see, who else still has to catch up? We've got Cam, Jazz, Warren, Wolfang. So we've got the last 3 still to catch up, and if they are quick enough, they should hopefully catch up in time for the safety car coming in.
I don't know if he's made the right call there. You know, everyone else in the field is feeling the inters. He stayed out on the wet. He's easily on the oldest tyres out of everyone.
If it works, it works. I think he may be trying to go for the full race here with staying on them wet compound tyres. As you see, Tier is into the pits.
He's also gone mediums. Or mediums? Intermediates?
Go to your bed, you!
He's doing a Sebastian Vettel. He's just up and decided soft tyres are the way to go. No.
Just like, nope, that ain't working. I think you just did a brain fart there, did you?
Yeah, but do you know what? I don't mind this track. This track is probably one of my kind of like I can take it or leave it. But this track in the rain is awful.
Oh, you think this is bad? Try Monaco. Halfway through the track,
yeah.
halfway through the track, it's dry. And trying to go
Oh
through that
yeah.
at top speed, you're like, nah. The car's
No.
like, bye traction, bye. Have a nice time.
Let's hope it doesn't rain in Monaco in a couple of weeks. I've had terrible luck.
Don't.
Every wet track I've had has been an awful track to be wet, and it's just
Come on.
every time it's a disaster of a race.
My favourite types of races are the half and halves.
Yeah,
They are so amazing because it's just some people will set their car up as like more downforce, some will set it up as just a dry setup, some will do a hybrid, and it's one of them tough calls. Is it too much wing? Is it too little? Is it going to rain heavy enough or not?
Yeah, you're taking a gamble. Everyone's on that kind of gamble, and at different points of the race, different people are faster. Yeah, changeable conditions. Personal favourite. This is kind of changeable, I guess, because for some reason Bugs Bunny's committing to these wets. But I mean, don't know. We'll hopefully see next lap.
My favourite race that I ended up having was actually in split conditions, and somehow I won it. I have no idea how, right? All it was is went on, I think it was the soft tyres I was on at the start.
Okay.
Oh.
What track?
Oh, it was China. So here was on the soft tyres, and about 2 laps after a pit for the hard compound, the rain started. But what I'd done before it is I went and checked the weather, and it was said it was only going to be on for like a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So I'm like, can we do a risky here and try and keep this lead, and just kind of crawl it a wee bit, but still manage to keep it steady, or do a jump into the pits? I'm like that. Come on, screw it. I'm just going to stay out. And 2 laps later, everybody's back diving into the pits for tyres. I was the only person that stayed out. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that actually worked. And that was my first ever win in a race, and I was absolutely buzzing. I think it was my first win, and that was from pole as well. I was absolutely buzzing. But
like, there's no better feeling than like making a really ridiculous strategy call and like pulling off.
Exactly.
Like, hopefully, we're looking at Bugs Bunny here. Is he gonna go for it?
All eyes are on you now, fool.
He's gonna be a legend, or he's gonna be a moron. 10 laps time, we'll know.
It's either the best or the worst. Let's see it. 14 lap old wet. He's getting ready to start it now. He's doing a Magello here, and he's away. So see, Trunders and Stinos are swapping places. So is Tyr and Wolfang here. This is getting spicy. Wolfang manages to make it up the inside of Warren there. Oh, Warren is battling back here. I think, is he? No. Oh yeah, he does. Warren manages to make it past him, getting the better traction on the exit of turn 2. Let's see. He's managed to keep a steady gap here, unfortunately.
Bugs Bunny into Pastor, right at the front. Oh, backside of it.
Pastor has got that wee bit of better grip there. Oh! Bugs Bunny, what are you doing?
No. He hasn't.
Oh, he's safe.
No.
He's safe.
He just disappeared off my screen because the way the camera was sitting, I couldn't even see him.
He's lost 2 places because of that. And here we go. He's coming down the straight here.
He's got a pit. He's got a pit for the enters. He's losing so much time.
Yeah, I mean, that's Stinos managing to come past him here. He's going for the move. Yep, he's in. So let's see who is up next for the overtake of the century.
And he's serving his penalties. That's going to hurt him a lot. That's my teammate, man. Big Daddy Stroll is going to be fuming. He's gonna be fuming.
That's a year
One of us
sack.
is. I'm gone. I mean, I made 4 laps, man. That doesn't get the sponsorship money. Bugs Bunny's rocking P10, makes the maddest strategy call. Big Daddy Stroh's gonna be fuming, man. He's gonna be fuming.
Got a message from one Kingsholm 94 here saying, "Doing well, lads. Thanks for covering the debt. You didn't have to worry about that, bro. That's all sorted."
Did he message in YouTube?
Yeah, in the chat.
Oh, I see.
God damn it, Joe.
No problem, but no problem. Like, probably the most unprofessional commentary you've ever seen, but definitely the most entertaining.
After lap 15, it went unprofessional.
What happened? No. What caused that?
I wonder. So let's see. Oh, Rabbi is looking like he's way to possibly make a move on Trunders here. They are both going at it hammer and tongs here. Oh, he's right on his gearbox here. He is tickling that exhaust. Now, oh, there we go. They're side by side. What a shiza of a camera there. And Rabbi has made it stick, going down the start-finish straight. That's him up into 4th position. Oh, and Trunder's trying to get on the throttle a bit too much, and he's lost another place to Tier. He tried to get on the throttle a bit too much and just lost the back end there. That has put him in the sights of Warren. Warren is going to be eyeing him up for that 6th place. Now, let's see, Stinos is managing to stay on the coattails of Apex Finlay here. But Stinos has them penalties in his hand at the moment, which are going to drop him down a wee bit, depending on what everybody else is at the end. At the moment, the only 2 people without a penalty right now is Taypaster and Apex Finlay. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Who'd that be?
Off.
That
Warren is off.
Warren.
The accident of the hairpin. I think he's just put the throttle down too early and he's lost it.
Easily done, especially in these conditions.
Any damage? Can't see anything of too significance. Just going back to the battle up front. So I suppose in terms of the championship here, Stinos is a bit of a rising star is the word to put it. Like, he's joined the league quite late. He's got a lot of wins. I think he's more or less matching me at points at this stage. He could potentially bring this back in the last, how many races have we left? 8 races. So he's probably going to want to try and take Apex Finlay here. Apex currently at the top of the championship with 1 point, or by 1 point. Leclerc's in second, but he couldn't make it tonight.
Sorry, just noticed there.
Taste just got the penalty.
Yep, but it's looking like Stinos is a way to go for that 2nd place.
And Apex is rubbing his hands right now. If he can keep that gap below 3 seconds, that's a lot of points to rein in.
I think it's probably wise to try and not fight Stinos too much, as that is going to really affect him and he won't be able to get that 1st place. So if he's managing to keep it steady and keep it cool, he could get this. But Taypaster is flying it right now. But the thing is, their tyres are 15 laps old. I was about to say 50 there. 15 laps old. And Stinos and Apex Finlays are 7 lap old intermediates.
I suppose you feel like you've been here for about 50 laps, Lee.
Yeah, because I forgot there was a sprint race, funnily enough. It wasn't until I came on that I was like, oh yeah, we got a sprint race on. Fun times.
I'm trying to work out why it was 5 laps long.
Oh no, it wasn't until like I sat down and I was like, oh yeah, that's why. That's why it's 5 laps. Brilliant. But as you see, Wolfgang is getting close to the back of Trunders. Also, he is right on the coattails. He is sniffing them exhaust fumes. And he don't like the smell.
No,
He's going to be wanting to try and get past anytime soon.
Oh, I like that line. He doesn't like the smell. That's a good one. I like that. Respect
Oh, I
that.
could definitely smell something. So let's see. Stenos is still 7 tenths, while Wolfgang is only 4
Gets a
tenths.
little
Oh,
great exit.
that was excellent exit there at the final chicane. Wolfgang has managed to make the move around Trunders at the start-finish straight, getting that excellent launch out of the final corner, and that goes
Let's
to
not
show you.
forget,
Yeah, he started at the back,
he started at the back of the grid.
and he's up to 6th place. But then
He
that
did this
goes.
yesterday too. He started pretty much down the bottom and ended up like I think it was like P4, P5. So I don't know. He's just been a new man of late.
Yeah,
So
he's a climber.
yeah,
So we've seen up to now, we've seen 5 DNFs up to now. Yourself, ha ha ha.
that's not talking about it.
Lucas, Vedran, NRO, and Anthony. So if everybody plays their cards right, everybody gets points here. That's left with Apex Finland's only in Wii a penalty, but we've still got Stenos sniffing. Oh, Pastors into the wall! Pastors into the wall!
No. He's hit the wall of champions and it's a safety car. This late into the race, there's a safe. That is going to bring Bugs Bunny. He's got a chance. He's going to have one lap and a dream.
That's Tier is into the pits. 5-second penalty for Trunders for collision with Wolfgang. This is getting spicy.
Trunders is retired.
Trunders is retired.
Bugs gets a drive-through.
Oh, no way.
For speeding under the safety car. Is he serving it now? Daddy Stroll is going to be fuming.
He's going to get DQ'd, I bet you.
Oh, Daddy Stroll's going to be fuming.
Yeah, I just noticed something on this, right? Stick on. Right, if you go to Apex Finley right now, it says 32 laps.
Bugs Bunny's retired.
Oh, Mate! What are these guys doing? They could have got points!
It's easy points, you're guaranteed. Daddy Stroll's going to be fuming. What were you saying?
Yeah, like, I just noticed there, like, if you went on Apex Finley, then went back a couple of people, it actually still said different lap counters for each car.
I wouldn't be surprised if it decided to glitch right at the end of the race. That would be the
Oh
most
no, like, if you go
thing.
To Apex Finley, then go to Warren straight after it, it'll show you that he's on a different lap.
Oh yeah.
Quite cool wee feature that. I wasn't in the last one, I don't think.
I don't remember.
I think it just showed whoever's crossed the line first, and then that was it. That was the lap everybody was on, pretty much. 33, and then it shows 32. So all Apex doesn't even really need to fight Stenos here. All he needs to do is keep within 6 seconds. Yeah, keep within 6 seconds, or 3 seconds of Rabbi and Wolfgang. Also, if he goes back any further than that in the 4th place, which I kind of doubt because he is on quite good tyres here.
A lot of controversy going on at the moment from all those late retirements. There's a lot of people blaming other people for different things. I'm not too sure. I think the stewards might be busy tonight.
Yeah, well, it's going to be. It's going to have to get sent to the stewards, so it's pointless bickering about it. Because that ain't going to get you nowhere.
Nope. Mr. Krabs.
I was kind of going for Popeye there, but okay. See, that's when you know we grew up watching different shows, man.
Oh, it's SpongeBob, man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. So let's see, as we are getting ready to get underway for this
like it's coming in.
2-lap sprint race between these 7 warriors here, managing to brave these soaking wet conditions and slightly damp conditions also. As you see, Apex Finley, 3-second penalty for Rabbi, that's going to hinder him a bit. Apex Finley right on the throttle now. Rabbi is right on the tail end of Stenos. followed up by Wolfang. Apex is managing to keep it in nice and neat here. Everybody in the top 4 is on similar tyres, so this is all going to be down to pure pace and who could keep their head cool in this moment in time. So we've got Apex first, Stinos second, third is Rabbi, Wolfang is fourth, fifth is Tier, Chemjazz is sixth, and Warren is seventh at this moment in time. That could all change though.
I'm gonna say something. I think we're not done with the retirements, you know.
Don't say that.
No, I think I just have there's a lot of fiery driving going on up the front here. Rabbi, Stinos, both. Look, I'm just thinking, Dr. Wolfang's on for a podium here. With those penalties?
Yeah, with penalties, he'll be alright. Warren and Chemjazz are going at it side by side at the hairpin. Warren has managed to make it stick around the outside, but is Chemjazz gonna get coming back? He is. He's got that straight line speed which is helping him here, but it's not helping him around sector 1 and most of 2. But that could help him get them extra couple of points. Warren has managed to procure himself another 3-second time penalty.
It brings him up to 12 so far. I think best he's going to do today is going to be P7.
Still see these top 3 are still quite close together. Wolfang has kind of faded back a little bit, but that shouldn't matter too much. As you see, is on board with Rabbi. You can see up ahead we've got Stinos and Apex Finlay. Oh, Rabbi taking a wee bit too much curb there,
another penalty.
Just as suspected, he gets another penalty, unfortunately. Stinos, I wouldn't recommend going for a move here, mate. You may as well just leave it at that, as battling is only going to slow you down. And
surely not on the last lap. Surely not on the last
lap. No way.
Oh, he's got more sense. He's going for. Oh. I thought for a second.
Stinos against
That's going to put Chris right up on the P2.
Yeah.
Surely. He's going to be a happy boy with that result.
So let's see.
There it is.
Yep, second place. Even without that penalty, would have got it. So let's see, as we see there, we've got Apex Finlay first. Second is Wolfang. That's a 1-2 for AlphaTauri.
Yep, and one started right at the back.
Oh, great race there from everybody. And rightfully so, I would say. Dr. Wolfang is my driver of the day anyway. I'm not sure about yourself, Jason, but he's mine.
Yeah,
nicely driven. Nicely driven from the AlphaTauri boys.
Yeah, and of course that's, if I'm right, that'll relight the rivalry between them and Aston Martin, aka myself. Just gonna have a little look.
You want to do a wee rundown?
Yep. So P1 is me. I get double points for being a legend.
Alright then, I'll do it then. Right, so we've got Apex Finlay and Dr. Wolfang, both of the AlphaTauris in first and second. Stinos in third for McLaren. Fourth is Rabbi in the Mercedes. Fifth is Tier in the Alfa Romeo. Chemjazz in sixth in the Ferrari, and seventh is Warren in the Mercedes. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th all did not finish this race. And the only person without a penalty that managed to finish the race was Apex Finlay, which managed to keep it clean the whole race. And it's hard to believe that this race has actually went on for 54 minutes. I did not expect it to be that long, but hey ho, I've enjoyed myself regardless. It was still fun.
Well, you're racing tomorrow night, I believe. Where's your race?
I think it's Belgium.
MNR, you guys are in round 10. Have you done USA yet?
Yeah, that was last week.
That was
Belgium.
Last week? Yeah, so it's Belgium. You're in the Belgium.
Yeah. And that's going to be sprint format, the same as this one here at the same time tomorrow.
It's gonna be a nice one. Belgium will be good for a sprint race, especially at the end of that long straight after Eau Rouge.
Oh yeah.
Hello, it always seems to be a lot of DNS up Eau Rouge this year. I don't know what it is about that corner, but
It's their just downforce in the rear of the cars. I mean, we've seen it quite a few times with cars in this game recently. It's like they've not got the tail end that they did in the previous game.
no, not in the slightest. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
well, you've got that to look forward to. But yeah, I suppose that's it.
Yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed themselves here today at LGE coverage of LFR MNR round 11 of the Canadian Grand Prix. I've been Lee.
And I've been Jason, aka Big Weir, aka double points for being a legend.
Sure, okay. Let's let you live in your wee fantasy world. But
Oh,
anyway,
fuck.
catch you later, guys.